Why, hello there. My name is Hollow Crossing, and welcome back to the channel. I've been doing some work here in the Nether. I've been trying to extend this tunnel to our main Nether hub. And this is a very important tunnel because we have reached, I think it's called the Sulphur Caves biome, where you can get a lot of goodies. So off camera we were able to reach that location, but we want to make a simpler way to get there. And G2 Cute, she found a camel husk, which I heard is pretty rare, on her way. So we're gonna see if we can transport them through this tunnel, and want to make sure it's high enough for them. Although I think this is definitely high enough, but it's good to be able to fly in the tunnels if you can, because it makes travel a lot quicker. So I'm just trying to make sure that nobody crashes into the roof here on our wonderful journeys out to that far location. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for hanging out with me. We take things pretty simple and laid back here. Now, before I keep chiseling out everything, I just realized that I have lost my flint and steel, and I need to make a couple of more slabs. I don't have a crafting table on me, so let me see if there's one nearby. Sure enough, we have a crafting table, so I'm going to go ahead and make some more stone slabs, and we'll go ahead and secure that area. Let me see if I can get some flint and steel, because otherwise I can't really see if that portal linked up correctly. It's going to be tricky, but let me see if we have any materials here that we can use. I'll go ahead and take some of this iron, I guess. I'll take half just to be sure. I don't think there's flint, but we might be able to obtain that pretty easy. I have so much netherrack, it's not even funny. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of this netherrack here. That way we can, I guess, access it whenever we need extra netherrack. Although I don't anticipate us using this much for any projects, but you never know. So go ahead and leave that there, and we'll go ahead and see about obtaining some flint. Wow, this is looking really impressive. Let me go ahead and see this portal, where this goes out to. Books a million. Let me see if I can get some flint out here. That way I'll light up the portal and make sure our tunnel has been a success. I just went ahead and made it daytime for many other players on the server. Let's take a look here. Apparently I've left some of my resource shulker boxes laying around and not in my ender chest, so that's a little bit of a problem, but if I could obtain or see if there's any gravel nearby, I might be able to easily get the flint that I need. What do you know? No flint yet. There we go. That's all I need. Hopefully nobody will notice that. But let's go ahead and make our flint and steel, and we'll head back out to the Nether and light up that portal. For some reason, it doesn't seem to want me to go back to the Nether, so I'm not sure what's going on with the server. Are we in yet, or are we not in? What was that? Something definitely impacted me. Oh, here we go again. Okay, that time it worked. I do admire all the work that Ink Charlie has done here. It's a lot of work. She's pretty much done this pretty much by herself. I mean, I know she's had a couple of friends helping her out here and there. So what I'm going to try to do here is start laying down this stone slab on my way to the portal. That way, hopefully we don't get a lot of things spawning in this area. I think working in the Nether is always kind of interesting. Always a certain element of danger, but at the same time, you secure the area with enough of these slabs. You really make sure that everything's secure. You don't have any issues with mob spawning too much. It's actually a lot of times safer than the other overworld. I was gonna say otherworld, overworld. Granted, like I said, that depends if you secure it. Otherwise, it can be a pretty dangerous place, these parts. Well, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish this little piece. And I'm really hoping I linked up that portal correctly, because otherwise all this is going to be a waste. So I hear a lot of people are really excited about the new poplar trees coming out. I, for one, am very happy with that. I really would wish that Mojang would somehow incorporate palm trees. So if we had those poplar trees which is great, like for an autumn vibe, if that's what you like. I think that's really cool. I used to live up north, and the fall colors are gorgeous, so that's really cool. But if we could get palm trees, that way we don't have to be custom making them all the time. That would be like a dream come true. Alright, words are hard. The moment of truth. Here we go. Well, guys, it looks like we just made it through successfully, and it linked up really nice to our sulfur area. Gonna be honest, this isn't just the one sulfur area. There's someone trying to kill me, or shoot me, I should say. Well, let's go into the secured little bunker that we built. So here's the camel husk that G2Q acquired. It's pretty neat, it's pretty fast. So I have them in this secure area, and we made up a little area here for all of our merchandise. Neat fact, this is something new to me, and I feel kind of ignorant, but this lodestone was put here, so I could just rename this lodestone something, and it's kind of like a map to this area. So if I didn't want to come through the Nether, I just want to fly over here, I can. I'll go ahead and name this. Trying to see what would be a good name. Maybe Sulphur. Sulphur Mines. I think that's fine. I'll leave it there so I make sure I don't lose this. So we got our sulfur mines. Got a couple things, but I'll go ahead and show you guys what we did. So down here, we have a little area where we're just kind of mining. We didn't really find a large cave here per se, but we did find a lot of the forget what you call this, sulfur. And then over here is the cinnabon. Cinnabar. Although a cinnabon would be delicious right now. So if we need any materials, we can always come here and get it, which is pretty nice, kind of convenient. But this is kind of like a little pit stop to an area that's a little bit further down, which is really awesome, and that's kind of what I want to show you. Get up. So we'll leave our friend there for now. Go ahead and set my spawn right here. So G2Q made a really awesome path. Gonna take the boat across this lake. I'm going right direction. Here we go. Here's the minecart. So she spent a lot of materials to make it out this way, but it is pretty fantastic trail. Might come back in a minecart to save on rockets, but let me see if I could land here really quick. I mean, can you admire this beautiful view that we're experiencing right here? There we go. That's kind of the view I wanted. I mean, that looks amazing. Be cool to make like a base out here. Really, really nice looking. One of the things I really enjoy in Minecraft is kind of like the exploring aspect. Here's this little village that's just been discovered. Another cherry biome here, cherry blossom biome. This looks amazing. And you got here the acacia. And if I'm not mistaken, we're coming pretty close. What should be like a jungle. We're getting closer to the jungle. Here we go. So you have like a little oak forest. You got your jungle. And right straight here is the beach. If we keep going down this way, we're gonna end up in the desert area. Now the desert is pretty cool because, like I said, that's where G2Cute found her husk. Camel husk. And down this way is where we actually have the sulfur cubes. Or the sulfur caves where we get the little sulfur cubes. I got 15 rockets, that should be enough. Get back. I might not need the minecart after all. But there's one there if I do need it. So these are the famous sulfur lakes, I guess, bodies of water. But if you get into one of these and you spend a long time, you start to get like a nauseous effect. Kind of like when you're going through the Nether. That's kind of a little bit weird. But if you take a sulfur block and put it over a magma cube, that produces here the geyser. It's pretty neat. I actually need some of these, so I'm gonna probably see if I can go to the Nether and get some magma blocks, because I need some of these geysers shooting up in the waterfall that I'm gonna be making in the gaming district and the shopping district. Shopping district, which is adjacent to the gaming district. So let's see what we got here. Down here is where you actually access the cave. So that is a water source. I think I can just drop down here. And here are the magnificent caves that we have. Let's see if I can go down one of these waterfalls just so you guys can see a little bit better. So this area is pretty secure. It's kind of neat just to look at. Here's one of our little friends right there. It's nice to know they're harmless. I wish I would have had a water bucket with me. Sorry, I had to mute myself because I was sneezing. Got a lot of allergies going on for some reason. I don't think I have wood for the crafting Well, it'll be some other time. I have some already in cubes. It's just wanting to get more. So these are the famous caves. So I'm gonna see if I go up now. I do need to mine some stone so I can make some more stone slabs in our tunnel. It'd actually be a pretty good area to mine. Go ahead and collect just a few here. I'll take a couple of these sulfur cubes. I should say sulfur blocks. I keep saying cubes for some reason, but it's all good. You know what we're talking about. Later, I'll show you guys where the what the idea is for the fountain, not the fountain, the waterfall that we're going to be doing. It gives a little light. Hopefully everyone's having a nice day. Like I said, thanks for joining me. I like to take things kind of easy. I mean, I like building in Minecraft, but I also like to take my time and kind of just mine out things that need to be mined, get resources. I'll get a little bit more stone. What would be cool is like if we make like a stone generator. That'd be pretty awesome. I have to look into that. Put another fire right here. Just to keep things lit up. Alright. Here's another question. Will I be able to survive going up this water tunnel? I don't have any oxygen on me. Not oxygen, but like breathing helmets. Or should I just fly up? I think flying up was the way to go. I just noticed there's a little village here. Really nice. Right next to the area. Well, let's go ahead and fly back. And we'll see about working on that tunnel. Better follow this path because otherwise I'll get lost. Just go straight, I'll be good. So bad I have my eyes closed. Going good in this direction. So one thing I'm excited about with the new autumn trees, like I know like one of the players, NovaCrafter, she's really big onto like building autumn trees, because like in the town that she's building over in the shopping district, she put like an autumn style tree, like the plaza. So I'm sure she's going to be really excited about the poplar trees coming out. But I was thinking it'd be cool, like, maybe if we made some hills going around the new shopping district. And you put some of those trees mixed in with green trees. I think that'd look cool. Of course, I don't think palm trees would match that vibe that we got going out there. It's like more like highlands, higher up, so might not be the best match, but I think the autumn trees, the poplar trees would look good. And I know G2Cute, she's working on another big game out there, so I'm kind of excited. I think, I don't want to spoil anything, but it has to do with these copper cubes. I got a couple projects myself I want to work on as well. Let me go ahead and make these, turn these into slabs really quick. That should be enough. Let's see. I have enough to make a bucket. It's always good to have a bucket. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this stuff here, just in case. Alright, so I'm happy about our portal working. Set my spawn, go back through. We'll go ahead and wrap up what we're doing here in that tunnel. That doesn't sound good. That was a really freaky noise I was hearing. Don't know what that was, but go ahead and make this area secure. That's good. Let me go down. And I'm out of rockets. So I guess we'll be on foot for this portion. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and finish this little part here, and we'll just kind of take a look at what we're going to be doing in the shopping district. I haven't finished the river, so I know I've been procrastinating, so I do have to finish the river that I have going out there in the city, or the town. And I still haven't built my shops, so I'm kind of like really behind. Come to think about it, I haven't built a game yet, but there is something in the works, so we're going to be working on that. And I ran out of slabs, but we did pretty good. We got this little area that's vulnerable for mobs to spawn, but I think I can get some more. We'll get some more slabs later. I think it should be fine for now. So I'll go ahead and run over there and see if I can go ahead and get some rockets. And maybe we can plan out what we're going to be doing in our next video. Wish I could light this on fire. Nope, not gonna happen. I can get some rockets over here. I think there's an ender chest available, and I thought there was a couple extra rockets here down this way. I guess not. Where did I see rockets before? Maybe down here? I don't know who these are, but thank you very much. Probably Ink Charlie. Oh, this is looking really nice. I think this is Ink Charlie's portal. Wow, this is really pretty. Yeah, I gotta do mine too. Let me go ahead and go over to the gaming district and I'll show you what I have in mind for the sulfur cubes. No, it's not that way. I think it's down this way. Nope, that's where we just came through. I'm getting mixed up. Not that way either. I'm gonna go ahead and go down this way, I think. Yeah, this is where it is. Yep, here's the gaming district. Someone covered up my... That's alright. I'm sure they did it for a reason. I think this axe was mine. Let's go ahead and fly over. I'm going to show you what I was working on the last episodes here. So, remember we had left off working in this elevator. So, because I do need to get some Nautilus up here to make some chairs. That's kind of my goal. And then Cam said he wanted to build a shop in this area, which I said it was fine. And he kind of did his own little design here. I think this shop looks really good. So it's like a gold shop, I think. But what I've been working on is this entire river basin. See if I can show you better over this way. So it's gonna flow through this entire area in the little shopping district. And the idea is to create maybe like a waterfall. So like the river will flow out, kind of like coming this way, and you do like a major waterfall in this part of the shopping district. So as you can see, I have my work cut out for me with terraforming all this. At least this part. But the idea is, and I was kind of waiting for the update to come out, but how cool would it be like the water hits the sulfur cubes down this area? And then you see like geysers and smoke bubbling. Like it just doesn't all have to be geysers. We could put like maybe some campfires underneath. And kind of like a mixture. So when you see it like falling into the water, it's going to look really cool, like a major waterfall. And we can do like stones. I'm not thinking about going all the way down because you want to be able to see it. So maybe... take a look and see. Maybe do like one waterfall here, and the extra just flowing out nicely somewhere else. Still don't know what to do with this area here. So water would go that way. Maybe have like a rock of some sort in this vicinity. Yeah, maybe do like some kind of a rock formation in this area. And then have the water just flowing all the way out this area. Yeah, so this is looking good. And I still got to do my shops, but I got to get to working out here a little bit more and getting my shop in this area. I'm gonna have like a variety of different things, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode, so thank you for watching. Alright, later.